Hey guys, it's me, 80 Today, guys, we're back for some UEFA Europa League action, guys. And today, guys, we're predicting the Europa League second leg matches, guys. And so, we got some interesting fixtures. Of course, you guys know I will not be doing the Barca Galatasaray Barca one. I'll be doing that in tomorrow's video. Looking at the preview for that, we'll go more in depth about that one. Let's start with the very first one. We got Leverkusen versus Atalanta. Now, I did predict Atalanta to win the first leg. I did predict the first leg to be a 2-2 draw, and Leverkusen's at home. That's a very interesting indeed. I personally think, even though Atalanta have been kind of inconsistent recently, I just saw they drew 0-0, and they've been kind of poor in the Serie A, guys. I mean, I've kind of been underwhelmed with them. They've been getting too many draws, which could hurt them in their chance of getting top four. Because I'll be real with you guys, I don't know if they're getting top four this season. I'm kind of getting very worried about that. Leverkusen, on the other hand, they've been very solid as well, but they did just lose at home to Cologne, by the way. And I think who is it? Florian Wirtz is going to be out for the next several weeks, so that's going to be a big blow. So both teams have not been in the best of forms. It's a tough one to call, guys. It's a tough one to call, but I'm going to go with the draw for this one, which would be enough for Atalanta to progress through. And the reason why, I just think that Atalanta, for me, they have been really good on the road. I actually think they're actually better on the road than they're at home. So I actually fancy this one to be a draw, but wouldn't be surprised to see Atalanta get the job done or a Leverkusen win. But it's going to be very intense. It's going to be a very high score. Both teams love to score goals, as I said. And I'm going to go with the 2-2 draw, which would be enough for Atalanta to progress through. So, first team to score, that's a tough one. I'm going to say Atalanta just because, like I said, I feel like they will dominate the game first. And then I'm going to say goal scores. This is really tough. I'm going to say. I'm going to say Muriel. Muriel, guys. Luis Muriel. I'll say him. And then we got Monaco versus Braga. Now, guys, Braga, man, what they did in the first leg was incredible. They actually won 2-0 at their stadium. And then once again, guys, they have proven me wrong. Monaco continues to underperform, guys, disappoint. And you know what, guys? I'm actually going to go with the draw. I'm going to go with the draw for this one. Even though I do think Monaco should have enough in their tanks to make the comeback, I just have not been convinced of Monaco this season. They've been very poor this season and League One. And they just recently sacked Niko Kovac, and I expect more from this Monaco team. And they should be making the quarterfinals, but it's just that first leg defeat I think has really put them in a bad position, and they essentially have to win this game like 2-0, right at home. And I just don't know, man. Who knows? They might go on and make the comeback. I wouldn't be surprised, but I've just been really impressed with Braga been doing, and they played well as a team. And you know what? I'm going to go for a draw, which would be enough for Braga to advance, which I believe would be 3-1 aggregate. So, yeah, I do think Monaco would still score first, but I do think Braga will hit back. So, Monaco goal scores. I'm going to say it's going to be Ben Yedder. I'm going to say him. He's probably one of the best players, so I'll say him. We got Cervena Zvezda versus Rangers, guys. Now, one person in the comment section below commented from Rangers and said that whoever I predicted barely plays, and which that is very true indeed. And I noticed that Rangers actually won the first leg very convincingly, 3-0. Very very good win. And so, like I said, for Rangers, all they really need to do is to get a draw or not lose a game by 4-0. I mean, Rangers are in a very good position right now. Cervena Zvezda, I was just not really impressed with what they did in the first leg, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 win on the road. I think Rangers will be able to do this again, and I'm going to say Tavernier scores, right? Tavernier has been one of their best players. He's been in insane form as a right back. And you know what's crazy? He's actually been scoring a lot of goals for them. So I'm going to say they will win 2-0 on the road, which will be 5-0 in aggregate, guys. 5-0. Then we move on. We have Frankfurt versus Betis. That's a really interesting one. The thing about this game, guys, is that I just think that Real Betis, they're not focused on the Europa League as much as I anticipate from them. And because they lost the first leg at home, it really puts them in a bad position. Whereas Frankfurt, on the other hand, are in a great position. As long as they get a draw from this game, they're good to go. Something tells me though this will be very tense, and I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I'm going to go with the 2-2 draw, and which should be enough for Frankfurt to prevail. And I just think that for me, like I said, guys, it'll be very tough to call, but I'm going to go with Frankfurt to advance. I think Frankfurt will advance simply because they won the first leg away. And goal scores, guys, this is going to be very tough. I'm going to say Lammers scores. We'll see if that happens or not. And yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see what happens because, like I said, guys, hopefully Betis can put up a fight, but We'll see. And then we have the big one, guys. We got West Ham versus Sevilla. Now, Sevilla won the first leg 1-0 at home. West Ham, on the other hand, they've been kind of inconsistent there and there. I believe, let me see what they did in the last Premier League game. They won against Aston Villa 2-1 at home, you know. And I just think that for me, guys, for West Ham, I just think that this Europa League dream is going to be too much for them. And they're going up against one of the best teams in the competition. And I do think Sevilla will find a way to get this out. I do think this will be a draw, a very low scoring draw, probably like a 1-1 draw. I think Sevilla might actually score first, and the West Ham might equalize. But like I said, guys, Sevilla I think will make it through just because, like I said, guys, Sevilla just for me have the better quality, better team, and I feel like they're just more used to this occasion, guys. I just think they're used to this occasion, and yeah, man, like I said, guys, I just think they'll do it. So as far as goal scorer is concerned, I'm actually gonna go with Rafa. I was gonna say Rafa Mir, but do I go with him? Maybe I might say Papu Gomez. Actually, let's go Papu Gomez for this one. At West Ham, I do think they'll equalize and they'll get a draw at home, but it won't be enough. They have to win this game by a 2-goal margin, and I just don't think they're doing it. And then finally, we have the last game we have is Lyon versus Porto and the Europa League, guys. And I remember, guys, Lyon won the first leg 1-0 away in Portugal, which was very, very interesting. As for Porto, they looked really good, but they just weren't able to score. Will they be able to score in this one, guys? This is away in France, though, so they have to win this game essentially by 2-0. It's gonna be very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting to see how this one pans out. I was really impressed with Leon did in the first, like especially quite. He is such a great player, man. A very good player indeed. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna go for another draw, guys. I know I've been picking a lot of draws, guys, but I really do believe that this will be another draw, guys. I just think that for me, guys, both of these teams are just around the same level, and I just think for me it'll be very exciting. I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw. Well, I was gonna say 2-2, but I'm gonna say 1-1 actually. 1-1 draw. I do think Porto will score first though to ignite the tie, but I do think Lyon will find a way to equalize, and it will be enough for them to send them through to the next round. So, as far as goal scorers, I'm gonna say it's gonna be you know what? Let's say Taremi. Let's say Taremi. He's one of the best players. So those are my predictions for the Europa League, like, guys. I know I predicted a lot of draws, guys, but like I said, guys, I just feel like for me this second leg there isn't really a whole lot of decisiveness. I don't think any of these teams are gonna make a comeback. Like if there is a team to make a comeback, I think Monaco's got the best chance. I think they do. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens indeed. So, of course, if you guys are new out, comment down below your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new out. Check out me in my plus description below. Like the video so if you did enjoy. And remember, guys, to join the link below, you guys be able to find the link. I'll put the link in the description below if you guys want to join. So make sure you guys do join that indeed. So hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.